Hey y'all, I'm Nicole Marburger of Legacy Real Estate Group at Compass, and I'm thrilled to share that we have officially closed and funded on the sale of our most recent flip house in Southwest Austin. And today, I'm gonna share a bit of our knowledge on how we underwrite flip houses in Austin, Texas. As a real estate broker and investor, my personal portfolio consists of long-term rentals, short-term rentals, and the houses that we buy and flip. Of our real estate investments, the flip houses do carry the highest risk, and it is important to underwrite a deal diligently before saying yes. When underwriting a flip, the first important step is to ensure that you have multiple exit strategies. If the home is to go over budget or not sell for the desired price, are you able to lease the property for a duration of time before selling? Or is there another backup option to ensure that you are protected? The second part of underwriting a flip is the numbers. When considering a flip, you need to lean on the guidance of a real estate expert in the area to learn the current resale comps. With this information, you should visit the comparable homes with the pricing that you hope to achieve to ensure that you are budgeting adequately for the cost of the remodel. A big mistake many people make when looking to flip a home is underestimating the construction budget. As a frame of reference, most of the properties that I have flipped have taken between $125,000 to upwards of $300,000 of construction budget. Once you have a realistic expectation of the improvements you need to make to the home and the anticipated budget to do so, then you can begin to run your numbers to see if this flip makes sense for you. It is never a good idea to look at the spread first and try to squeeze your numbers into it. Always make sure you know your numbers first. Once top-tier homes in the area have been visited and you've determined the construction budget for your project, you're going to want to take a dive into the following expenses. Purchase price, purchase side closing cost, construction budget, additional 5% contingency to construction budget, loan cost, carrying cost, staging cost, and listing side closing cost. Once you have compiled all of these numbers, you have an idea of your total cost. However, now it is time to add in your profit margin. You are not doing this work for free. What profit margin must you make in order for this project to be worthwhile? Never put yourself last. This should be in your budget before considering your final numbers. As we tighten in on these final numbers, you're going to want to lean on your real estate expert to provide comps based on today's market. It is never a good idea to underwrite a flip with a hopeful mindset of positive appreciation by the time that you're going to sell. An even better metric that is more conservative is to underwrite based on today's comps and what you think the finished product would sell for today. From there, I choose to depreciate 10% from that value, just to ensure that we are being overly conservative and that the project makes sense for us. As we've seen, history repeats itself in real estate. We've recently come off from a high in the market, and from the peak of our market to our lowest value, we noticed about a 20% decline in values. Therefore, conservative underwriting was more important than ever. As you finalize your numbers, you're going to take a look at your after renovation value, including the 10% depreciation for conservative underwriting. You will then subtract your total cost. Now, this will show if there is an additional spread above the profit margin that you have already accounted for. If this is the case, it could be a great opportunity to move forward with. But be sure to slow down, take a second look at your numbers, and make a final decision on your best offer based on what you have outlined financially. Always remember, it is better to pass on a deal if the numbers are too tight or if you're reworking your construction budget to try to make it work. In real estate, there are many deals to be seen, and it is always safe to say no 100 times before you say yes once to the deal that is a home run for you. As an experienced real estate investor, I can assure you there are numerous ways in which you can underwrite a flip. This is just how I have personally underwritten my recent projects. Whether you're entering into your first flip or your 100th, I wish you the best of luck and thank you for following along on our project. See you on the next one.